Welcome to Wolfpack Trades. Today we're going to talk about how to get started trading stocks. I've been actually getting this question a lot lately, so I just thought, hey, why not just make a video on it and touch up on the topic. So, when a lot of people hear the word stock or the stock market, they get timid, they tend to shy out, and they tend to just not jump into it. But I think it's very, very simple. You could get started in creating an account and having set up everything you need in under 30 minutes and start trading stocks actually the next day. So first, what you're going to want to do is open up an account with Robinhood. Go on the App Store or the Google Play Store, whatever that's called for the Android, and download the app Robinhood. It's a broker. It's free trading. I do recommend this for beginners, just to get your feet wet. As soon as down the road, 5 months, 6 months, when you build that account up, you're going to want to switch to a better broker, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, etc. So this is just to get your feet wet and just to get started. So sign up takes less than 4 minutes, and it really does. It's very, 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 very simple. But one thing you might want to keep in mind is that if your account is under $25,000, you're under what is called the PDT rule. That's the pattern day trader rule. What that means is you could only trade 3 times per week. And that's just to protect you guys from blowing up your accounts. I mean, I don't blame the SEC for enforcing that rule, but I'm glad it is there, because you could build your account over 25K with 3 trades per week, just nailing each trade and taking profit for profit. Small profits add up. So you're gonna click sign up, uh, fill up fill up all this information, your basic info, your identity. You're gonna want to fund it. I recommend $500 to $1,000. I mean, later on, like down the road, like I said, you could up it to 2K, 3K, 4K, however much you're comfortable with, and it's just your pace of learning. But 500 to 1,000 seems reasonable. Just buying $100 worth of stock here, 50 here, just getting your feet wet. And one thing I do not like, and we're gonna talk about that right now, is the charting. The charting is a line chart. I don't recommend line charts. I don't like line charts. I don't feel like it tells you where the stock. It doesn't give me a sense of where like the stock is headed. I think candlestick charts are way much more clear and much more efficient. So I opened up an account with TD Ameritrade and just fund it with $50 to $100, just to make sure the account is not closed, because I think they do close them down. And their Thinkorswim charting platform, which is this what I have in the background, which is this. This is amazing. This is like the clearest and the best charting software I've seen and I've had. So I do recommend that. Creating an account with them also. You'd probably get approved in like a day. I think before it would just be you could get approved right away, sending your application. Now I think you have to mail it in. And to buy stock on Robinhood, you might be like, what do I do? What do I search? So you're gonna click the top right here, and you could search for the company ticker. And here's sell and buy. So you could let's see if they have it. You could hit buy here. You can hit buy, and it'll tell you the amount of shares. So you type in the amount of shares. Never use a market buy. So I have this here. Never use a market buy. You always want to go to order types and hit the one that says limit. So the one that says limit. This one's a market. No, you want the one that says limit. So you set the limit and you set the price you actually want to like buy the stock at, because when you hit market buy, it throws you in at a random price. So you could want to buy a stock at $5 and you put market and it throws you in like at 5.15 and you're already down. So always use the limit. And you might be thinking, oh, so okay, so I know how to buy now. So what stocks do I buy? This is where my scanner comes in play. This is not mine. I mean, I just use TradeID as a scanner. I bought the yearly membership. You click the pricing. It's like an algorithm. I bought the yearly one, so I have it's one point. I think you get a $200 discount, so I paid like 1.6 for it. But it's very well worth it. I made my money back easily. But I could stream this in my chat room. I could give you guys access to it via live stream, so you guys won't have to pay that. I'm not sure how legal that is under their contract, but I've seen other people do it. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not. They won't really care if I stream it. But I will stream it if you guys just message me or leave a comment down below or something like that. Or reach out to me. We're talking about the PDT here on Robinhood. So under 25K, you could build your account just trading the stocks. You don't necessarily want to trade every stock that comes up on here on the scanner, but based on how I see the chart patterns, the volume, and all that. See, this is an example of what it would look like. It would pop up the ticker here, and I would just take a look at it on the chart. See, this is a perfect buy right here. Ascending triangle, 5-minute chart pattern. We buy here. I don't know what price this is, but perfect buy breakout here too. So you just want to see which stocks fit the correct chart pattern, or based on your trading strategies. This is how it would look like. Also, you can they have a lot of variables. You can look at pre-market sectors, winners, volume, social media. Oh yeah, social media, penny movers, anything like that. Fundamentals, ETFs. So I would highly recommend trade ideas. But like I said, I could stream or just reach out to me. And for charting, think or swim. But this is where you're gonna be buying the stock from Robinhood. Nah, I'm not a big fan because there's been a lot of like trouble with it, slow executions. I've had a buddy who said that they 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 called it a trade against him, and he did not trade. I don't know what happened, but he basically got screwed over on the PDT. And I remember this thought with this broker when it first came out, it would crash so hard. It would just not let you open the broker, and people would lose money because they would not be able to sell. So I don't want to put my money into that. But for beginners, it's fair to have free trading and not being able to pay. So that's pretty much it for right now. If you have any other questions or concerns or something I did not touch up on, feel free to reach me out, guys. I don't mind answering questions or making a video to help you guys. So you guys like this, leave a comment, subscribe, or down below, and thank you guys for support. See you guys tomorrow.